Hey everybody, Fantron here. We're back for more Devil May Cry 3, Jesus. Devil May Cry Part 13. We're taking on Bob Barbas. Anyway, it's been a while since I recorded. A couple of days. Not too much. Had a busy week. Anyway, Bob has a lot of... Yeah, he's not a physical attacking boss. All this stuff is pretty much beams or TV waves or something. And you're basically attacking a floating head. The concept doesn't seem very unfamiliar now, does it? Anyway, you just need to time out all your jumps and all that stuff and your dodges correctly, because a lot of his attacks are like that. And basically, to damage Bob, you need to be able to destroy those little stand things. I'm not sure how that works, but it stuns him and stops him from attacking, so you'll be able to get in and attack his head, or whatever. You know what I mean. You know what's weird? Bob is the most human-looking demon on here. I mean, technically he's just an image through a TV, I guess. But actually, this is one of my favorite boss fights throughout the entire game, I think. Well, one of my favorites. There's one other one. Well, this one's pretty cool.
Segue into this!
But once you take down one of his bars of health, you're in a TV report.
Now what we have here
At first I was standing there, I was like, huh, I don't have to do anything, but I wasn't moving the game. Well, I started moving. But pretty much you need to just fight and kill all the enemies until the report's over. I think the amount of enemies are pretty much unlimited, so this will help you get your ranking up and such. And they don't give you any difficult enemies in the normal difficulty, however. I don't know about the harder difficulty for this one. And does anyone know when that DLC is coming out for Virgil's Downfall? Because I still don't know when that's coming out. I know it's like the end of February or something like that. And I know that's something that I gotta record next. I'm just trying to time it out right to where I can get this done at the same time that that's coming out. Because I only have at least, 10 more parts, or not even 9 more after this, and then I'm done. Because I'm not sure if I should upload Metroid Prime right after this. And I still haven't gotten Metroid Prime 2. I know I'm supposed to. But every time I can't look for a good copy online. Because every copy that has it is like, oh, it only comes with the disc. And I'm like, eh. Oh, he's getting pissy now. But now it's upgraded to 2 for him. You have to destroy 2 of those things. So, and I tried to go for him right there. You can't go for him until after you finish off 2 of those. Well, like I said, this playthrough was wine, so I wasn't really thinking. But it'll knock down the other one. So obviously, given the same formula, you need to take out all 3 to be able to attack him, to take out his 3rd meter of health, which is his final meter of health. I'm gonna, yeah, and every boss has 3 meters of health, so. It's weird, I haven't played this game in so long. But basically, you want to make sure that you're able to, not do what I'm failing at, is, make sure you do your Wreck-It Ralph hand thing, and you should be all good. This boss fight, in all actuality, isn't that difficult. You just need to make sure that you don't get hit by any of his beam attacks, dodge correctly, all that good stuff. I don't know, with me, for some reason in this game, I just wasn't dodging everything. If I play this again, I'm sure I'll be able to dodge everything perfectly fine.
You think you're cool? How's my IQ?
That's nasty. Oh, did I die? Shit, I did. Oh well, for the second of pacing, I had to use the gold orb. Usually I try not to... in other Devil May Cry's, I was just like, fuck, I don't want to use it. But, seeing as how this was supposed to be, you know, post commentary. For some reason, he didn't revert back to his invisible mode or invincible mode. So
This is hard-hitting news, Bob.
now listen to this fucking story that this lady's gonna be talking about.
And he just started killing.
Shit's crazy.
He looked me straight in the eye, and at one point, it was just terrifying. He definitely
What?
had terrible eyes.
What does that even mean?
I saw one girl, like, beg for her life, but, like, he said he was gonna kill her anyway. And then he did. Like, totally.
Bitches really be talking like that too. That's crazy.
Dante is involved in the
That almost sounds believable.
called the Order.
Dante has pedophile eyes. The fuck does that even mean?
The whole world
He has the eye of pedophile.
every town, on every street corner, every police force in the country and worldwide. But we will find you. We will destroy you. It's only a matter of time.
See, I tried to go for that double or triple S,
Just doing God's work.
but I ran out of time. Aw.
I interrupt this broadcast to bring you breaking news. The terrorist organization responsible for the recent attacks has been located and is being...
Well, here we go. Here's what, if you were wondering what we're doing after all this, well, there's our next mission right there.
Two of the terrorists identified in these images are known to be in the compound.
Bastards.
The third terrorist has been cornered in another part of the city.
Excuse me.
Rest assured, those responsible will be brought to justice at any moment. Dead or alive. This is Bob Barbas of the Raptor News Network. Just doing God's work.
You're clogging. You think you're cool?
I hate how like he doesn't continue to doing what he's saying, like that one part. I mean, obviously, if you read it fast enough, you'll know what he's saying. But I really hate the fact that that wasn't able to. Like as soon as I hit that thing, he just stopped talking. I hate that shit. It's like my biggest fucking pet peeve. Now, for some reason, I did not notice that the orange things came back up. I don't know why I keep getting hurt right there. It's fucking stupid. Anyway.
What do you fight for anyway?
By the way, I don't know about that attack, but it seems like it would hurt a lot, and that probably would have killed me. You see I'm not also using Devil Trigger. I don't see a point because it's not a regular enemy. And as far as I've seen, all it does is heal you. It doesn't really make him float or do anything else. So I wouldn't bother using Devil Trigger unless you absolutely had to heal, but if you have healing items, I mean, you know, if you don't mind the item penalty like I don't, then just use it. But Double Trigger absolutely has no... Oh my god, did I die? Oh, I had 2 gold orbs. Jesus Christ. It's just those certain attacks, man. It's just like I'm trying to focus on getting that damn thing smashed, and it's just like, eh. What does he have on his head anyway? A tree? Looks stupid. Anyway, I mean, this boss fight is pretty much simple. Just dodge all of your stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm not making it look simple. Like I said, this was blind, but pretty much in doing... Do as I say, not as I do, pretty much. You'll be able to take out Bob pretty easy. Oh, and wow, that... I timed that out right, and you were able to dodge it. See, and that was one of the things I was curious about. I was just like, okay, am I able to do this and dodge? Because I did that last time and it didn't work, so I must have been... I was probably too low. I was too... Yeah, I was too low, and I got hit anyway. But more or less, I just can't wait to get this done and over with. Because it's pretty much me just watching footage, commentating over it, and that's it. No big deal. In all actuality, I could just put up the whole the rest of the game as is, but I'm not going to. There's only a few things that go no commentary, but it's gonna be far and few in between. Because I got 2 other playthroughs that I do want to get up that I already have done. So oh man, did he restart the other ones? That's fucking suck. Oh my god, I almost got hit by that.
God is on my side, Dante.
Look like he can't. Look like he was about to sneeze. Did you see that face? He was like, oh. See, now I can see all this other stuff that I fucking was not able to pay attention to. What the hell? Obviously, using the punch ability or the Wreck-It Ralph hands or whatever, what have you, are the better, or your better abilities. I'm guessing we shot his physical manifestation and killed him. So we were in the news stations in limbo. Not really. By the way, those weapons that he has, fucking beautiful. Best weapons in the game, I think.
Make your next move. You've already lost.
Anyway, we get the Aquila. I believe that's what it's called. And the no talking. Agni and Rudra. I miss them. Impressive. Still get an S rank, even though I used 2 items in 2 depths. If this was a different Devil May Cry, I would have fucking hella like got a bad, like a D rank. They just make that getting S ranks in this game a little too easy, if I do say so myself. And seeing how I used 2 fucking gold orbs. That's another reason I was just like, well, the penalty's not really that fucking big of a deal now, is it? That was just a boss stage, so it was no big deal. The Aquila is your second angel weapon and the last melee weapon you will get. So, it's fast. It's a lot better than the scythe. I actually don't use the scythe as much after, as soon as I, start figuring out, via the time of this actual recording of the game, that I just stopped using it because I'm just like, well, fuck, this is faster. I can do more hits with it, and it's a lot better. And you'll see that I'll just be using the Aquila a lot, and the scythe is just completely useless in all actuality. Aquila goes for better combos and stuff like that, and lots of hit combos actually. Anyway, our next mission is pretty much to go stop the bastards from getting Virgil and Cat.
Bring it in.
At least he doesn't say that every time you do that attack. The one thing, he'll say something for the attack or whatever, and then that's it. He won't say anything else, which is pretty neat, in my opinion. But no, there we go.
And who are you, fucknut?
The Butcher. Alright, now obviously, from what you can tell, seems like the rest of his body is just immune, except for that one part down there. So obviously you want to go straight for that part right there. He does hurt quite a bit, so you want to make sure that you don't get hit at all. I don't know how the fuck I dodged that. Basically you want to use your devil weapons to quickly get rid of this foe, because it just doesn't work, and I'm, you know, I don't know if I was intentionally showing that off or what. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've recorded this stuff, but it's kind of annoying. They're forcing you to use one set of weapons to take that thing out, and in all honesty, I would tell you to just use. Damn, he killed me! Wow, already. Deaths aplenty. But I would prefer that anybody, you know, use Arbiter versus using Wreck-It Ralph hands. I don't even know what the fuck to call those things anymore. I forgot. Anyway, just I would prefer to use that, given the reason that oh, they're fucking slow. They are really, really slow. Like, I know the gauntlet weapons are supposed to just be slow in some sort of way. I don't know, they always seem slow. Gilgamesh seems slow. Ifrit didn't seem so bad, and Beowulf didn't seem so bad either. I don't know. Gilgamesh and Ifrit. Nah, Final Fantasy. Anyway. That's the end of those fights.
Damn it! You're breaking in from limo too.
Alright. So basically, to spare you guys some time, what you're supposed to do is come up here, use the newly acquired Aquila to take that out, because you can't use the scythe from that distance. And I don't know why I thought I could, and I was just like, See, look. I was like, well, that says scythe, so I'm going to use it. And it does work. Not really. So I'm going to try it again. I don't know why. It's fucking stupid. I should have thought about it when I was doing it, but I was like, oh, well, I guess they want me to use my aerial scythe combos. You just never know with games like these nowadays. But with the Aquila, you're supposed to use the Aquila and throw it right at it. It automatically comes with the ability to home in on opponents and stay there. And it does maximum damage. Or, well, minimal maximum. You know what I mean. It does some pretty decent damage. Now use the Aquila. You're supposed to lock onto it. Somehow. Come on, Dante, you can do it. Or past me. I thought it did come with that ability. Wait. There's a... Oh, yeah. I don't know if it came with that ability, per se. Hold on. Because I think I may be too far away to lock onto it, but I'm not entirely sure. There. That ability, right there. Where you home into them and do, like, a gliding... spinny thing. Well, pretty much if you didn't buy that one ability, I'm assuming, the one that I will use constantly throughout this play, that right there. I don't think I bought that though. I think that comes with it. That's the ability you want to use right there to get through those walls. See, and I didn't read any of the stuff prior to that, so I was just like, okay. And I just stand there and I'm like, really? Fuck. I'm having a hard time getting through the door. But it worked. It worked out. Bust through the floor. Well, can't really go back up there, so obviously we're going the right way. Now, for some reason, you can tell that you need to use the Aquila for stuff like that, because I think the vines are a lot thicker and more abundant. And I missed a green star, or a vital star. But anyway.
Hey!
Damn! Anyway. I will see you guys in part 14, where we continue the search for Cat and Virgil. Until then.